Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Friday. It's Symbiote Addiction 22. Oh, and boy, do we have something good for you guys today. Oh, you guys are gonna love what I have today. Um, Before I get into any of that, we need to go ahead and, how do they say it? Um, Roll the intro. What's up, guys? It's Symbiote Addiction 22, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And so obviously something great happened. Went to the Comic Con, or the Ichibancon, let me rephrase that, this year. And like I said, this is exactly what I was going to do. Like, we're starting the New Year's off with a bang. And the first thing was going to attend the Ichibancon. So before I get started and kind of talking about all that, I kind of got my Dragon Ball Z gear. So I got my snapback. Apparently those who've seen the snapback know that this is obviously the Resurrection F Dragon Ball Z snapback. And then of course, Goku Black as well. You can definitely find this on Google. You can find it. Literally just type in Goku Black jacket or hoodie, basically. Yeah, Goku Black hoodie, and then instantly you'll find the one that looks exactly like this. Not a bad price though. Not a bad price. I was actually wanting to get me another hoodie sometime soon. I don't know when. It's actually a Majin Vegeta. So yeah, kind of getting myself suited up on Dragon Ball Z stuff. I mean, I'm a really big fan of Dragon Ball Z. Big fan. But anyways, yes. So went to the Ichiban Con over the weekend, and apparently it wasn't what I thought it was the moment I went in, because I'm sure most of you guys probably already know exactly what to expect when you go inside. So, I'm going in, got my friend with me, who's actually like my older brother. He's like an older brother to me, basically. But, yeah, so we're going. I already got my cosplay suit in my bag, so I'm already walking up to as well. We're heading over to the embassy suites. Apparently, we parked on the other side of the building. So when you actually are exiting out from the embassy suites, and literally right straight ahead from where you exit out from the embassy suites, there's the car dealerships, Kia, Hendrick, Volkswagen, all those car dealers. So you go up towards that, but you're taking a straight left into the gates where like the dirt and grass is. That's where we ended up parking at. So we're walking all the way from where we parked at all the way up to the embassy suites. It was like maybe about a good 5-minute walk, possibly. Wasn't that bad. Obviously, we had to cross the street and wait for cars to pass by. But yeah. So we're walking in. We finally make it. So the lady up front tells us that we had to sign the registration forms, and in my mind, I'm thinking like, we're not staying the whole 4 days. We're only here just for 2. We're here for Saturday and Sunday. And she's like, "Oh, okay. So yeah, just go ahead and make sure you check off, today, and then this is what you're paying just for that day." And I look, and it says $45 for Saturday. And in my mind, I'm like, "Are you serious? $45? Like, goodness." So I'm kind of looking back on my older brother, and I'm like, should we just come back tomorrow? 'Cause, I mean, I can use my card. It wasn't a problem. It's just it'd been a lot better if I had cash on me, so that way I don't have to use my card at all. It'd have been a lot better. So we turned back around. we were gonna go ahead and head back over somewhere else and just kind of chill and have fun. But we stopped at some we stopped in the parking lot on our way up past towards where the Hooters is. So we stopped there. My brother checked his car. He actually has some extra cash on him. So he was like, "Here's I guess what you needed," because he knew I had cash on me, but I didn't have enough. So he's like, "All right, here you go. There's the amount that you needed." He had his 45, so we were like, "All right, we're turning back around. We're going back." So we both drove back into where we parked at. We got out the car. We walked all the way back up to the Embassy Suites, and all right, we got our money, so we're good now. So now we can go ahead and fill out the registration form and give it to the people up front. So when we get up front, we give them the registration form. You know, they're confirming that we're here just for Saturday, and you know, we paid the 45. We did that. So apparently, I guess after you pay the 45, they give you this Ichibancon badge. Yeah, and this is just for Saturday too as well. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, I have crappy handwriting, but it's like any really care. I care less. So for those who've never been to the Ichibancon, for those who haven't, this is what you end up getting, because nowadays they do badges. They don't do like the wristbands for Ichibancons. I think that's just Comic-Cons regularly. So for Ichibancons, they have badges, and then what you do is once you get your badge, you're free to walk wherever you'd like. You just show this to the people that are sitting like right on the side from where you walk in, and start kind of looking around at the stuff that they have around there. So yeah, so you're able to walk around only if you have this. If you don't have this, then you have to obviously go pay for it. But that's that right there. So yeah, we're walking around, kind of paying for, kind of looking around, trying to see what's around, maybe something that might catch my eye or something that might interest me. I did come around a couple of things, and the first thing I kind of came around is the this Dragon Ball Z Toonami Asia poster, and I ran into a celebrity that actually, I mean, he didn't. I don't think he was in any of this. He wasn't in Dragon Ball Super at all. But the same guy, obviously, that was there signed it. It says, "You will kneel before me, Saiyan Monkey," and it has the signature and Frieza at the bottom. So apparently, this celebrity happened to be Derek Stephen Prince. For those who do know, you obviously know where I'm going with this, and you know exactly what I'm about to show next. So for those who don't know who Derek Stephen Prince is, he is an actor. He played in maybe like a couple of Digimon adventure series, TV shows. That he also played in Power Rangers Space and then Power Rangers Turbo. And me, I grew up watching Power Rangers Mighty Morphin, Power Rangers Turbo. Like, I grew up on those two particularly, and then kind of just started watching all of them after that. So, Derek Stephen Prince actually played Elgar, which is this guy right here. So, yes, this is the other poster I ended up getting, and he signed it. So, it says, to Curtis, don't hurt me. I'm your favorite nephew. And then it has the signature again. And Elgar. So yes, Derek Stephen Prince is the voice of Elgar for Power Rangers Space and Turbo. The same character who played in both of them. I think he really did a fantastic job in playing the character. Well in character, able to do his part, play his role, and all that good stuff. Very excited when I saw him. And, I told him too as well. It's like, I grew up watching Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin, Power Rangers Turbo, and then, like, all the other ones. And only up until, I think, the last one I've seen was Operation Overdrive. That was, like, the very last Power Rangers that I've seen. And that was, like, maybe 2010, 2010, 2011, I believe. That's kind of based off what I know, or what I feel like I know. That was like the very last one that I've seen. I've seen all the other ones: Ninja Storm, Mighty Morphin, Dino Thunder, Space, Lost Galaxy, SPD. All those, I've seen all of them. All of them. All the episodes, each and every one of them. I'm not going to remember all of them off the top of my head, but yes, I have seen them. And, he's like, you don't really see a lot of people who, grew up watching this type of stuff. And it's crazy. I mean, there are a lot of people who probably do watch Power Rangers, just none that I've seen walking around. There's might have been like maybe about good 4, 5, 6 of them. There wasn't really that many people in line either, so it kind of made me feel like, oh, I guess everybody around here doesn't really watch it, or doesn't really know who the guy is, or, just doesn't have enough money to afford to get one of these posters. Which is fine. I mean, I'm not bragging on anybody or getting on anybody about that or judging them or criticizing them about it. It's just, it's just one of those things where it's like you want to have one. You feel like you want to have one, and for me, I felt like I needed one because this is like the very first time that I've actually got to meet a celebrity face to face, in person. And for him to be there, and for him to play a character from a Power Rangers TV show that I grew up watching, kind of made me feel really, really happy inside, and I couldn't thank him enough. And sometime down the road, I hope I get to see him again. And who knows, maybe. But anyways, yeah. So we did all that, went home, chilled. Next day came around, we did the same thing again. So, we went for Sunday, and this is what we ended up getting. It says 4-day, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but obviously I was there for 2 days, so this is what you end up getting after the next day. So, got that. It was actually $20 for Sunday, which was even better because it started dying down, so it wasn't really as busy. So, did that, walked around again, kind of went into the game room, and I should have mentioned this earlier. So they do have a game room in there too as well. Lots of games, from Dance Dance Revolution to Tekken to Brawlhalla. Trying to think what other games they may have. There's a bunch of other games. Those are like the ones that I've been around and seen. So that, and Street Fighter obviously too as well. So can't forget Street Fighter. They didn't have Dragon Ball Z. I don't really think they had any Dragon Ball Z arcade games at that point in time. So, wasn't really anything to brag about, but I could care less. But, yeah, so we're in there, we're chilling. Came across one of my other friends that I used to work with, and he was a big fan of playing Dance Dance Revolution, so that's what he would mostly play most out of his day. Because he actually spent the night there at the Embassy Suites for 4 days. Obviously, for him, him saving that money, he was actually able to afford it. I mean, I could too if I wanted to, but it's just something that I'm not really wanting to do because there's no purpose to it. But anyways, so I'm walking around, and I'm checking out the stores again, seeing what they have. They may have something different, so I'm kind of just looking. And apparently, I came across this T-shirt that caught my eye, and of course, it's Dragon Ball Z. Like, who doesn't like it? So, I got Vegeta. This Vegeta shirt from Dragon Ball Fighter Z. Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So, Super Saiyan Vegeta. So, I had to get it. It's just something that was needed. I had to have it. It's like more Dragon Ball Z. More and more and more just want to keep on coming. And it's like, I want it. I want to have it. Because it's like, seriously, I really do love Dragon Ball Z so much. Like, it's even weirder to the point to where the first time I even saw it, I was like, I don't really feel like I can get into this. It's like, it just seems boring. And then after a while, and I mentioned this in one of my previous videos talking about this, but after a while, I kind of really started getting into it, and it just seemed like something I was so hooked onto, and I started watching it a lot more. So I started watching all of Dragon Ball, all of Dragon Ball Z, all of Dragon Ball GT, whew, all of those. Watched them all, start to finish. And I know I started playing the games too as well. So obviously the ones that they have now, I didn't get Kakarot yet. So I'm really trying to looking forward to getting that soon. I don't know when, but sometime down the road. Hopefully, if they have a sale going on for it, possibly, maybe. But anyways, I want to go ahead and get to the very last thing that I saw. And I'm walking around and I see these figures. And obviously, yes, it's Dragon Ball Z again. So I'm looking around. I see the Great Saiyan Ape, and I don't know which one it was. I think it might have been Grade 8 Vegeta, if I'm not mistaken. Grade 8 Vegeta, Shenron with the, like, maybe 2 or 3 Dragon Balls. He didn't have all 7 of them, but he had like 2 or 3 of them. That, Krillin, Gohan, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it might have been regular Gohan or Super Saiyan Gohan. That Super Saiyan Goku, regular Goku, the one that he wore from Planet Namek, he had that one, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then there was one more. I was hoping they were actually going to have Goku Black, because I definitely would have gotten that. Definitely would have gotten that one if I didn't see this one. So the one that I saw, and I thought, is like, I really want to have that. And it was Majin Vegeta. There's something about, I guess, like the Majin form that he had that made him so more of a more, what's the word called? So I'm trying to keep this PG, so I'm not trying to say any bad words, and it's kind of weird, and I know most people will be like, bro, just say it, it's okay, just say it. But I'm just going to say it anyways. With his Majin form, he seemed more of like a badass character. Yeah, more of a badass. So he was more of showing less mercy to all his people, like he always has done, but just more violently. Obviously, it was only towards Kakarot because, you know, he was tired of him surpassing him every single time and making him feel like he was less of a Saiyan than what he truly is. So, yeah, so I've already opened the box, unfortunately, but this is what it's supposed to look like in the end. It does have a stand on it too as well, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, because I've already put it together too as well, so I didn't want to have to go through the whole process, but this is what it looks like in the end. So you can see it. It's Majin Vegeta, and you got the little charges, the Super Saiyan charges, little blue lights. I think it's pretty interesting, and this is I believe it was Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and for those who haven't played it, I'm sure it's really a good game. I've never played it before. One of my good friends actually played it, and you know, he feels like it's fun. The only bad thing about the game is that you have to pay to get Dragon Stones, and it's not really worth buying, because it's like you end up buying the Dragon Stones and then you try to summon these characters, and then it's like, okay, so what if you don't get the character that you wanted to get? So what happens now? So now you got to keep wasting more money and more money just to get these Dragon Stones, just to summon more characters, and some of them you may end up getting possibly. It's like maybe like a 50-50 chance you may end up getting the one you want and the one that you may not want. So it kind of goes both ways. But anyways, yes, this is a Majin Vegeta figure that I ended up getting, and like I said, I really like it. I like the details they put on the Saiyan. I like the Majin detail they put on it, or the symbol, basically, is what I was trying to say. I like how they made his face looks more of a badass, obviously. So obviously at that point he was already angry enough, so he didn't let Bobby control him, but it just made him more stronger. So really like how they did that, and I'm gonna just say it was definitely well worth getting, and I believe it was like $30 for that. $30 is well worth getting, especially for something like that. So, wanted to go ahead and show that. But anyways, that kind of concludes everything here. I am gonna still try to work on my movie script and trying to get that situated. It's just gonna take a while because I'm back in school, so I'm having to do homework and then having to do this too as well. So probably gonna take a quick break from that, and then I'm gonna try to literally get back on it. Like I said, I want to have this done before October, so that way I can have something to show you guys. But if it doesn't happen, then I'll definitely want to be able to get it done sometime soon, obviously. But I'll keep you guys updated on that. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you've seen. And I am collecting more Dragon Ball Z pops as well. For those who haven't seen the one that I got for Christmas, it was Goku on a flying Nimbus. But that one was in the original Dragon Ball series. So there's that one. But anyways, like I said, I'm still collecting more. I ended up getting 3 more the other day, and I'm trying to get some more soon. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on everything, and make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't, the subscribe button will be right here. The symbiote logo. Just click that, and you will be added onto the symbiotic army. And you can then embrace your inner symbiote within you. But then, of course, you can also embrace your inner anime as well. So whatever it is that you like to do, do it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do anything. So, really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Oops. I'm looking forward to trying to have a t-shirt made. I am trying to look forward to having a t-shirt made, and I believe next month. I'm trying to have it sometime next month for sure. That's definitely my goal, is try to have it done by February, so that way I can kind of give you guys a good, sneak peek preview of what it looks like. Anyways, like I said, this has been Simulator Addiction 22 signing out. Peace. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night and a great weekend. Peace.